Hey, what's going on, guys? Eddie here on the Follow Blue channel, streaming to you from inside of Blocks, Google Blocks today. Gonna be working on some prototype game assets for myself, and I figured I would record it just to kind of learn from myself. I'm still developing the techniques that I like and seeing what works and what doesn't work for how I produce creative assets. And who knows, maybe I'll post this up and other people might be able to learn something from my mistakes and my techniques as well. Okay. So I'm going to try to work on some armor today. We'll see how this goes. I have an idea of how I want to do it, but I don't know, not 100% certain. So first of all, I'm going to start off by bringing my weapons in, only because I want to use them for scale. Where are they? There they are. Yep. All right. Yeah. So okay, that's the scale. That looks about right. Yeah, that's a good scale. Since I already have weapons designed, I'm going to go ahead and use the same, and they're all going for the same little mini game that I'm working on. I'm going to use the same scale. That way I don't have to worry about dealing with it when I take these assets over to Unity. So since this was the first ones, I'm going to go ahead and let that set the scale. This is already the scale that I like. You know, it's kind of comically big and animated, and you know, I like that aesthetic. So anyway, moving along. I'm going to try to build some armor that's at the same scale for this. And then, I don't know, maybe when we get to the end, I'll try to put it all on for you. We'll see how that works. Alright, so let's get to it. Maybe I'll start off with a neck. No, no neck. Straight shoulders. Simple. I'm going for most minimum viable product. That's what I heard that in a seminar not too long ago. It really resonated with me. I agreed with the philosophy behind it. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually kind of measuring it against my own shoulders, like what feels good. What would I buy as, okay, this is a good body size for me. And that's it right there. That feels good. That's about where my arms are at, my shoulders are at. That feels good. I like it. I buy that. Okay, so that's going to be our little starting area. Let's we're going to go ahead and extrude out from here and hit the extrude button on the right and pull out from. As a matter of fact, let me just go ahead and bring all this up. Well, no, didn't need to do that. Let me go ahead and just bring this up. What we're going to do is we're going to extrude down and press the bottom on the trackpad, and then we'll bring it in a little bit. Let me see, is that good? Let me check. Yeah, that feels good. I mean, it goes a little bit past my waist, but that's pretty good. I like that. Yeah. Hell, I might even make it bigger at some point. I don't know. We'll see. And then just so this doesn't look all jank at the top, go back to extrude, pull up, shrink it in, and I'll bring it in a little bit. That way it's got like some shoulder flaps. I don't know what those are called. Oh, my hand drifted away there. Come back. Am I else? I might be getting close to the edge of my play area is what's happening. Alright, let me walk over to it. Yeah, that looks about right. Feels good. Okay, let me change the color of this. Alright, now what to do, what to do, what to do. What I could do is that for this edge loop should have came down a lot more. So let me see if it'll let me bring it all down. You know what? Yeah, because I only want to bring these down. I don't want to bring the whole face down. That's exactly what I wanted to do, and it let me do it. Sweet. I don't want to shift it over though. Let me bring it top out right here. Still a straight line. Is it still a straight line? No, it's crooked now. Damn it. All right, so I'm going to have to do this again. And now I know how. So. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, the biggest reason like I'm recording myself is because sometimes I forget. Like I develop these techniques. Ah, shit. And then I forget. So sometimes I will like make something and I'm like, shit. After like a week later, I'm like, shit, how did I make that? Like I want to make something else pretty similar to it, and it's almost like I'm having to reinvent the wheel every time I make something. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start recording myself, and that way, when I'm like, oh hey, I want to make like a suit of armor or something. I've already got a video for myself of myself how I made like at least another basic suit of armor before. So that makes sense to me anyway. That's really all that matters. All right, that's big enough. I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? Eh, it still looks kind of straight. It doesn't look like it's coming out too far, going in too far. Looks pretty good. I think it's good. Okay, so let's let's see what we can do with a little bit of extrusion here. Holding the left. No. Holding the left trigger does not make it go to that. I'll try to try to hook it up some. Let's see if we can get some edge snapping going on. Boom! Nice! Nice. And I'll move that over just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, I might have to make another piece that goes between those, because I don't know. Oh, you know what? I'll just leave it open like that. Add some subdivisions here. Let me try to grab this and just bring it up some. Can I make it bigger now? No, I can't. I can't delete it either, so it's gonna be what it is. That's cool. I just add some subdivisions anyway. Go ahead and extrude a little bit. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Huh. Is that? I mean, I know it's very like Minecraft-ish, but I feel like that's okay for now. I can smooth it out later. I can see, because I've even been half considering making some armor models in Masterpiece VR with sculpting, because that looks like, I mean, I could get a lot more control over it, and I was getting a lot better, but I'm trying to kind of follow the same aesthetic for now. Maybe I'll do that when it comes to like actual production of a game. I'll do some more Masterpiece VR sculpting, unless anybody else wants to see that. If y'all like that kind of stuff, I definitely have fun doing it. This, I feel though, it's super low poly. It requires no retopology. It's something that the average user can use, and it's free. Uh, And I mean, you can take a simple model like this and move it into Blender and, retouch it up and or do some retopology and smooth it out and all kinds of stuff. Like it doesn't have to stay all blocky like this. So that's why I feel like this is still useful. I feel like it's too skinny, maybe. I don't know. It's like way too skinny. Yeah. Let me see if I can pull this back some. Yeah, this waist is too thin as well. I should have brought it out at the same time, but it's okay because I'll do it now. Huh. All right, let me just try to pull these back. No, I need those. I need all of them. I need that, and that. Ah, damn it, got too much. That, and that. There we go. Takes a steady hand to get it straight, but I mean, there it is. Oh, that back looks ugly. I'm gonna have to bring it up some. Well, now I know. Make it the correct size to begin with. I might even have to start over. Let's see. Good enough. Okay, I mean, I can live with that. It needs to be smoothed up like a lot. It's super blocky, but I mean, I can live with that. It's not absolutely. I've seen worse in production games, so I mean, it's pretty good. That'll work. I go ahead and save now. All right. Never underestimate the save. I always want to use these for something, but like it just never comes out. I'm not 100% sure how to use it. I think I would use it for like ribbons and shit. Like have a ribbon come off, or like if he was a ninja, tie a ribbon like that. Rope. That's how I would use this. That's actually not a bad idea. I could do a piece of rope, man, like that. Boom, there's a piece of rope. Sorry, I had an itch on my nose. Apologize. All right, so let's try to work on some shoulder pads. Not with that tool. Let's try to start out with a circle. I don't know how this is gonna look, so I'm kind of just, you're learning with me. So I really only need one shoulder pad because I'll move it over to the other. Make sure I didn't miss anything because I did over here. Let me see what happens when I push this up and in. Oh, that looks so gross. Huh. I like scrunched them all up. I didn't like that at all. Let's not do that. Alright, let's see how this goes. Nope. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna start out. I mean, it seems like the most useful freaking. I like this actually for a base. The cylinder seems to be the most useful though. That might be too big. We'll see though. It wasn't quite to the edge right there, and I really prefer that it be. I'd rather actually it overlap even a little bit if it can, just so that it closes up any gaps. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. All right there, that looks good. Okay. Top, we'll bring that down. And we're gonna get extrude happy here. Huh. I think it's too. I don't know. Let's see. These like even the right. They're not on my shoulders. Let me see. Let me grab it. Let's see if this is where my neck would be. This is where my shoulder would be. That feels about right. And it doesn't look very good, but I guess that's not the point. It's not supposed to look very good. It's just supposed to look cool. I feel like it should be wider this way. I don't know. I'm basically testing right now if this feels right, and I think it pretty much does. Let me try to make another one though, just in case. Group that up, move it over here. Let's do 2.0 already. Yeah, I feel like it should be more cylindrical, like this. That's good. Yeah, looks alright. There you go, it's a little flatter. We'll see how that looks. Because the thing is, I was even thinking about like adding some spikes. Oh, that snapping is so good. That snapping is so good. It's like a little Bowser thing. That's pretty dope. I like it. Yep, that's the one that's staying, and this one is going. I like this one. Is everything selected? I can't tell. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, I'm getting into my play area. Oh, damn it. I missed a spike. Oh, man, what the hell? All that shit. All right, looks like we're pushing on 25 minutes. So I might wrap it up on just the armor here, the armor and the shoulder pads. And then I might, I'll come back and I'll do some gloves and some hoods and some capes. You know what? I kind of want to tilt those, but I'm not going to do it yet because I want everything to be perfect. So I might even wait to do that and just put it like a numerical value in Blender instead of. I don't feel like these are the same orientation at all. There we go. That feels better. That's my son. He's excited to be home. Yeah, I feel like this needs to be just a tiny bit smaller. I might even just redo it. I don't know. Oh, it's alright. It's not terrible. It's a little high up. Maybe stuff is like this. Really, I didn't need all this abdomen junk. I could have done without that too. Could have just made it a lot simpler. Probably should have done that. Hey. Okay. No. Somebody just kicked a freaking dinosaur at me. Children can be dangerous to VR. One time, one of them moved a chair into my play space and I shattered my hand on it playing Rec Room. True story. Broke my hand, was out of VR for 6 weeks. Pretty much out of life for 6 weeks. Alright, that feels good. I like that. Oh, I know what I forgot. I know what I forgot. There we go. That'll work. That's exactly what I was looking for. Alright, so this is pretty much leather armor. See, I mean, I could. Yeah, that's really just how other people view you, because you won't ever see those. I like it though. I think I'm gonna keep it. As a matter of fact, I might turn off. I like it so much, I might turn off grid snapping and just take a chance here, rotating by hand. Which is very difficult in blocks. It's just freestyle. Okay, gonna turn group mode back on. Group all this stuff up. Make sure I get every single one of the spikes. Got them all. Group. Get rid of this one. Over there with the other junk. I like to keep them there though. Like I don't like to throw them away just in case I ever need to go back. It's like an iteration. Anybody else who's ever done any kind of workflow like this, you know, you want to keep your iterations in case you ever need to go back. Justin? Jaden? Who's there? Oh, there. Alright, that looks good. Save. Save early, save often. Boom, I like that sound. I just had an idea. Gonna make this really simple. You know what? Let me not do that. Do it with this one. Copy. Bring that over here. Alright, I'm not even gonna lie. This is starting to feel cool as fuck. Like, I'm surrounded by 3 suits of armor right now. Change that color, change that color, change that color, change that color. Change that color, change that color, that color, that color, that color. Now I've got plate armor. What color could cloth? I like a robe. Oh, that looks almost exactly the same. Blue? You might think white, right? For like a robe. Gandalf the White, maybe. I like this a lot. Yeah. Cloth armor, plate armor, plate armor, and leather armor. Alright, so I just showed it to you from like what other people would see and like from the perspective that I'm holding it to. Let me save. Save early, save often, especially when you're streaming because they added resources that anything could happen. Leather, plate, and cloth. Alright. Alright, so let's use the hand. Yeah, so if you were like a thief, you could use a sword and it would look like this. Whack, 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 whack. Alright, get that back over there. Or if you were like an archer, right? Whack, 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 whack. Oh, it switched. I didn't want to do that. Yeah. Whack, whack. Pull that back. You have to imagine the body moving with me though right now. Alright. Now what if you're a mage? Alright. Be a wizard. Rain down hellfire. Ultimate cosmic power. Itty bitty living spaces. 2 points for whoever gets that reference. Alright, that's pretty cool. Give me a wand. It's actually, I mean, for being done in blocks instead of Blender, this stuff is actually not that bad. Like, yeah, it's like a simple aesthetic, but you know, it works. Oh, that's not grouped. So if I'm a really tanky guy wearing plate armor and a freaking a big old shield, yeah, that's gonna clip. But I don't care; it's worth it. This big old, I mean, this shield's actually gonna have to probably be a little bit smaller, but actually, yeah, it's gonna have to be smaller for sure. It's too big right now. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and shrink it in. Oh no, not really. Still too big. Still too big. Better. Better. Yeah, it's still too big. I have to redo these handles. The handles got too small now. But that's why I'm doing it out. I'm blocking it out here first. Alright, shield. That'll work. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I like that I can like play. I'm playing with these block models like they're toys, and where I'm missing a piece. Where did that gold piece go? Oh, I got left over there. Let's see if I can undo all the way back to where I lost my gold piece. Let me group all this stuff together. I want to go breaking stuff. Alright, this realistically. No, what I think happened is these are probably supposed to be smaller like this. Yeah, that's why everything looked too big. It didn't need to be really sized up too much, I don't think. Let me see. Yeah, no, it's still a little too big. Okay. Let me shrink this down. I like how that goes all the way up to my shoulder. I might just leave it like that. And that way, like, yeah, you can protect yourself from a lot, but you're also blocking your view. And then shield throw like this. Like this. Alright, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, that feels about right. These bodies, they're probably too small. Group all this junk together. Make all of them a little bit bigger. Alright, and I think that is going to wrap it up. When I come back, I'm probably going to do some hands and some hoods and possibly capes. So we'll see what that looks like when I come back. Till next time, it's been Eddie on the Felderby channel. Take it easy, guys. See ya.